Hi everyone, in this video I will continue the discussion on the geometry tab, and I have covered up to mirror command. Now I will switch to the explode command. So if you are familiar with the geometric features just like edges, nodes, etc., faces, then you will be able to understand what does explode mean. It's actually separate the entities from each other without moving those entities from each other. So let's say if let's quickly demonstrate it. If I select on the explode command, uh, so it's asking us for the geometry to explode or to separate the features from each other without moving those parts from each other away. So first you need to look at the command that is present here. The second thing you need to look at here is the parallelopide here. If I look at here, we have this shape tree in which we have zero solid and vertices are given here and edges are given here. There are 11 edges and faces. There are 5 faces and solids. We have zero solids here. So it's kind of a shell, enclosed shell here. So if I want to separate them from each other, these are the geometric features that are present along with this part that we considered here. So if I select the command here, then I need to press enter to finalize this command here. That the STKO is instructing us to finalize our command before moving further. So by pressing enter, um, we we notice that this command is activated here in this region. So by making explore, press enter, we have this parallelopide one phase, second phase, third phase, fourth, and 4, 7, right? So and after that we can then move these spaces from each other to see what is going on in this model, right? So the explode is something we sometimes need when we have complex geometry and we want to mesh them separately and then combine them for their ease. It's really useful command in finite element analysis. So explode is used for this purpose. Another thing that is related to the explode command, the opposite of the explode command is it take all those features which are exploded or if those are present and make them a combination of um, a detailed model and that are present in this. So if you remember, if you are using Abacus software, if we have a composite structure, we kind of tying them with the um, command and the assembly module that is merge module. So if we assign properties to our parts and then merge them, then we get a composite structure with each section separately assigned to the materials specification of the separate parts, and this become compound structure for analysis. So just like that, this is also a kind of a command that we use to make them from single entities, and then we make it a combination of the vertices, edges, and curves and faces, etc. So let's select on the make compound, and now look at here. We don't have any option available with us in the consideration of compound components here. So when I select this, look at the syntax of the geometry. We don't have any other geometries. Abacus is telling us if we want to make it finalized, we should press enter or escape to abort this command. So we are confirming our command by pressing enter. So when I press enter, it is converted to a compound structure, and this compound structure now has no exploded features here. It's a single structure that is the combination of the edges, the vertices, and the faces here. So right, so you can see here we have this compound feature, and inside this compound feature we have these separate faces that are connected with each other, and we have the vertices that are connected to each other. We have the edge curves that are connected to each other, and we have faces that are connected to each other, right? So this naming convention is not difficult to understand. It's by default adding tags to the features that are present in this model. So the compound command is kind of a time type of thing that the STKO gives an opportunity for us. If we have various components connected to each other, then we want to merge them with each other without any kind of interaction, then we can merge them with each others. So it's a very useful command in this way. So let's redo everything and come back to our original state of the model. Now this make wire thing is for combining various separate parts with each other. For example, if we have separate curves, separate polylines, and we want to connect it, a practical example is the consideration of the spiral reinforcement. A single unit of spiral is connected, and then after that, those are connected with each other to convert them into a single part, and then assign features to it. So let me demonstrate it. For example, if I have a line, and let's make it like this. For example, if I select the line command here, and um, I selected one line here, and I reactivated it here, I selected another line here. Then if I select the make wire component here, I select on this command, so we can see it's asking us, it's telling us to select the edges to build the wire. I press enter to finalize this command. So when we select the edges, automatically this option for the edges is activated here. And this is the beauty of STKO processor. And if we click on escape to abort this command, we can abort this command here. So already this option in the control is selected. So we can select multiple edges for our analysis. This is for vertices here. So we don't have any vertices in this region now. So if we select here, we can see here this command is activated. So we can select multiple edges as per our requirement, and we can also scan the geometry if there is any other vertices that are available. So if we hover the mouse, we can select them. So we don't have any other vertices. So look at the command that STKO is telling us to press enter if we are okay with our decision. So by pressing enter, you can now see here that sorry, the make wire is not activated. Sorry, let's select the make wire command by pressing enter, and make wire. Yes, why it is not able to select? Let me try. Hmm. Okay, there's a problem of connection. Let me try again. This is the software problem. So let's quickly do it, and let's select the make wire and press enter. So now it is selected here. So we have the shape tree, we have the vertices, and we have the wire edge 0, edge 1, and those options are selected here. We have this wire, we have those edges, edge 1, edge, and we converted this to a vertices combination here. So it basically this is the it's just successfully activated here. Sometimes this is a problem of the communication with the OpenSees like STKO. So don't confuse yourself with it. It's not a big deal. Just try to redo the command, and you will get the details of your model. So this is something that we are trying to do here, and this make wire make it a combination for the useful features for section assignment that we are trying to do, and we are trying to assign a single section to various sections using a single combination, then we can use this make y command in our analysis free processor step. Let's delete them, and now let's look at the skew faces, sieve faces. So it is obvious from its name that we can sieve them with each other. And to do that, first I need to go to the geometry and surfaces and create any surface. Sorry. Uh, Before that, let's create a circle, not a circle but a rectangle, a big rectangle. Let's create right, and then before that, go to geometry, surface planar, and press enter. One surface is generated. Press enter. Another surface is generated, and now we have these surfaces, and it's automatically detecting them. The geometry planar surface 1 and face 1 and face, these are face 3 and 4 for the planar surfaces. So we have these planar surfaces here, planar surface 3, 4. We have rectangle 1 and rectangle 2. So the rectangle, the faces, and the edges are visible here. So now, if you have a situation in which you want to combine these two with each other, you can select a command. This is sew faces, right? So it will ask for the tolerance, receiving tolerance. For example, if there is a gap between these two regions, so uh, it will ask for the cut-free edges and allow non-manifold in our analysis. So these two are very important if you have imported the surfaces from other softwares. So select the faces, the surface, in this one. Before that, let's deactivate the command here. Select this face for the first. Okay, I'm sorry. And press enter. So we got this single face, the two faces that is present here in this environment. So we have this face, right? And this is copied two times. So let's make it more interesting by uh, deleting it here and create a new rectangle. And let's give it a try for the surface again. Press enter. And if I select this one and press enter, now these are the two surfaces. So let's try with the tolerance to see if it is working. So this is for the first surface, this is for the second surface, and press enter. So you can see the tolerance is not in the uh, reasonable way. So that's why we are not getting any proper sealing here. So to make it more understandable, let's go to solid and parallel or any other options, right? And let's just rotate it here. But before that, let's go to explode this, switch off the perspective view, make it more easy to understand. Press enter. So now let's explode, and we have these faces here, right? So let's delete this face, and this face. So we got a combination of the faces that are present here. And if you want to convert this to a single face, right? So how do you do that? You will select the sew face command here, and here you will select the faces that you want to sew. look at here, we have these faces before, and if I press enter, we have those sieved faces in a combination here in a single file here. So now it is visible here that how those faces are sieved in this operation here. So this is something you should be careful about if you are working with such kind of scenario. When you want to combine various faces, then you can do it in this way. So I will continue the sweep command and extrude command in the next video, and extract command. These are really useful commands if you are working with it. I think this is not something really difficult to be considered. So you can also create points, new sets, etc. And these features are remaining in the geometry module. So up to this point, related to geometry discussion, everything is completed. So stay tuned, and I will go to the introduction module and all these details in a very detailed way. Thank you so much for watching.